Once he was sure no one else could hear us, Dominic's tone softened. He sighed. I know you're upset about the prize Melissa gave you, and I know I should have defended you, but she's the new sales manager, someone I've put a lot of faith in. Her initiatives have brought a huge boost to the company's performance. I couldn't undermine her in front of the entire staff. You have to try to understand my position. You know perfectly well that wasn't a prize. It was pure, unadulterated bullying and humiliation. I cut him off, my voice cold. And what do you think is responsible for that boost in performance? Melissa, sitting in her office all day, sipping lattes in the air conditioning? If it weren't for me out there, day in and day out, rain or shine, chasing down every single lead, so busy I forget to eat, do you really think this company would have closed a single deal in this real estate downturn? My aggressive questioning made Dominic's face fall. Don't be so arrogant, Chloe. You make it sound like you're single-handedly holding up the entire company. Without Melissa's winter warm-up campaign, would we have attracted so many potential buyers? You're clearly benefiting from her work. Don't be ungrateful. It makes you look pathetic. He didn't even give me a chance to respond before turning and walking away. If I hadn't heard it with my own ears, I would never have believed such idiotic words could come from the mouth of the man I had loved for over a decade. The so-called winter warm-up campaign he was praising consisted of a few tables set up outside the sales office, offering free cups of cheap, instant black coffee and flimsy dollar store gloves to passersby. The coffee usually went cold without anyone touching it, and the gloves were often found in the nearest trash can. And in Dominic's eyes, this was what was bringing in the real money, and I was the one piggybacking on Melissa's success. In all our years together, to protect Dominic's fragile male ego, I had never boasted about my achievements or complained about my struggles. I thought he had a heart, that if he wasn't a complete idiot, he would eventually see my dedication and hard work. I never imagined he could be so blind, so willing to erase all of my contributions. In that moment, the last lingering trace of affection I had for Dominic vanished. I threw down the mop and rubber gloves. My voice was ice. Fine. If in your eyes, Melissa is the one responsible for all our success, then I quit. And we're through. We're done. In all our years together, no matter how angry or disappointed I was, I had never said a harsh word to Dominic, let alone mentioned breaking up. Hearing those words come from me, he stared at me in disbelief. Chloe, are you insane? Do you know what you're saying? We're only 300 sales away from hitting that billion-dollar target I promised you. Once those final payments come in, we've made it. If you throw a fit now, at this crucial moment, I won't give you a second chance. I didn't want to waste another breath on him. I just walked out of the company. I had just gotten home and taken off my shoes when my phone rang. It was my mother. The moment I answered, her voice, sharp and angry, assaulted my ears. Are you crazy, Chloe? Did you fight with Dominic? I'm telling you, you go and apologize to him right now. You're a woman. Everything you have today is because of him. Don't be so ungrateful. Her voice grew shriller. Dominic is young and successful. The fact that he's been with you for 12 years is a blessing. If you piss him off now, who do you think is going to want you? For a woman, marrying a good man is the most important thing in life. Go and be nice to him. Get that ring on your finger. Stop this foolishness. Without Dominic, you're nothing. I held the phone, a bitter laugh rising in my throat. Throughout our relationship, Dominic had always been able to easily win over my mother with small gifts and gestures. A few health supplements, a red envelope with some cash during the holidays, and she would treat him like a savior and then turn around and lecture me about being obedient. He must have given her something good this time for her to be so eager to play his advocate without even bothering to ask what had happened. I didn't argue. I didn't explain. I just waited until she had exhausted herself, and then I hung up. My phone screen was still lit. I opened my client group chat and typed a message. To all my clients, I have decided to resign from my position at Sterling Properties. If you have any future real estate needs, please feel free to contact me directly. Less than a minute after I sent the message, the chat exploded. Chloe, you're leaving? What about the properties we've already put offers on? I only trust you. I don't want to deal with anyone else. Yeah, we chose Sterling because of your expertise. If you leave, we'll follow you. No matter which company you go to,